This is the new Mercedes-AMG C Class 43 with electric exhaust gas turbocharger and 48-volt electrical system. An innovative Formula One technology enhances performance and agility. Its engine unit produces 408 horsepower and, in certain driving situations, is able to call upon a brief additional boost of 14 horsepower from the RSG. The standard rear axle steering, the AMG Performance Permanent All-Wheel Drive with rear-biased torque distribution, the AMG SpeedShift MCT9G transmission with wet start-off clutch and the AMG Ride Control suspension with adaptive damping system also contribute to the dynamic driving experience. In keeping with this, brand-specific features in the equipment and appointments as well as in the exterior and interior design emphasize the performance-oriented character of the new Mercedes-AMG C Class 43. An electric motor around 4 cm thin is integrated directly on the turbocharger shaft between the turbine wheel on the exhaust side and the compressor wheel on the intake side. Electronically controlled, this drives the shaft of the turbocharger directly and thus accelerates the compressor wheel, before the exhaust gas flow takes over the drive in the conventional way. This significantly improves the response directly from idle speed and across the entire reverend range. The combustion engine responds even more spontaneously to accelerator pedal input, while the entire driving feel is significantly more dynamic. In addition, the electrification of the turbocharger enables higher torque at low revs. This also increases agility and optimizes acceleration from a standstill. Even when the driver takes his foot off the accelerator or brakes, the technology is able to maintain boost pressure at all times, so ensuring a continuously direct response. Powered by the 48-volt onboard electrical system, the electric exhaust gas turbocharger operates at speeds of up to 175,000 revolutions per minute, which enables a very high airflow rate. The turbocharger, electric motor and power electronics are connected to the combustion engine's cooling circuit to create an optimal temperature environment at all times. Another outstanding feature is the two-stage petrol injection. In the first stage, particularly fast and precise piezo injectors deliver the fuel into the combustion chambers at pressures of up to 200 bars. The second stage adds intake manifold duct injection with solenoid valves, which is needed to achieve the engine's high specific power output. The high output also necessitates a sophisticated cooling system that can cool the cylinder head and crankcase to different temperature levels. This measure makes it possible to maintain a cold cylinder head for maximum power with efficient ignition timing, along with a warm crankcase to reduce internal engine friction. The cylinder head is cooled by a mechanical high-performance water pump. The crankcase is cooled by a second, electrically driven water pump. After a cold start, this pump remains passive until the engine has warmed up. In operation, it is regulated by the engine control unit so that the crankcase is always cooled according to need. The C Class 43 saloon accelerates from a standstill to 100 km per hour in just 4.6 seconds, while the C Class 43 Estate takes only slightly longer for the same exercise, at 4.7 seconds. The top speed is electronically limited at 250 km per hour in both models. By adding the optional AMG driver's package, it can be raised to 265 km per hour in each case. The AMG Ride Control steel spring suspension with adaptive damping system, which is standard on the C Class 43, combines decidedly sporty driving dynamics with the long-distance comfort typical of the brand.